Morning, everyone. It's DJ Envy.
Hey, nigga. Merry New Year, everybody. And we're actually recording this January 1st, 2023. Welcome to an all-new episode of the Black Boy Content Club. Three, probably the realest, rawest niggas on the internet right now. We started out the gate with it. I am your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, over here with the homies. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey, it's your boy Moses Primm, a hood all-star. What? Oh, my camera's right here. I always do the wrong camera, bro. That's my camera. All right, what's up, camera? I'm Moses Primm, hood all-star, man. 2023, I made it. I ain't died.
Good job.
Congratulations
to everybody. We all made it.
Yeah,
we
ain't died.
It's your boy Chris, the Architect Burns. Happy New Year, everybody. Shit.
Look, everybody sitting there trying to get some shit done. We're literally, look, you would think with it being January 1st, like ain't no work popping or ain't nobody doing different things and making things happen. We're literally still doing shit, and I think that's dope. But before we go in anything we're going to talk about, man, how was y'all holidays? Shouts out to everybody that watched the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The regular episode and the Christmas joint. To Primm's fans who just can't stand me and Burns, y'all gonna have to get used to it, nigga. We here. Like,
You reading comments, Doug?
I'm not supposed to.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I've read a couple of. I read the top comments because those are the ones.
Those are the best ones.
Because
Yeah.
everybody verified. And, they got
Because some nigga was like, I saw somebody was like, "Hey, you sound like he just jealous of Primm." I'm like, why would I be jealous of the homie?
yeah, don't read
Like
shit
this
like
ain't
that, bro.
this ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of that should be like little kids or like special needs people and shit. But, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at this shit.
I think he's jealous of Primm because Primm is doing her cinema and he's just here.
I mean, yeah, no, these niggas definitely doing more than me, bro. You know what I mean? But
that way lies madness. So I just can't, you know what I mean? If I deal with comedians every day, and so if I took personally what I have to deal with comics and to put that into reading comments and shit and taking that personally, I would kill myself.
Yeah,
so we made it. It's 2023.
Yeah,
Jada's sensitive one though. You know it's gonna take
yeah.
him some time to get it.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? I guess because I'm so you know what we're gonna say sensitive shit, whatever, but you get so used to working on YouTube and you would think by now a nigga would know not to read the comments. But it's always when it's something new. Mm-hmm. I think when it's something new I'm involved in, I'm like, yo, I want to see what the feedback is to know how to, drive and steer shit. Like I was telling one of my homeboys, I was like, yo, because I've done radio. I told y'all I did radio back in Chicago for like 4 or 5 years. So doing podcasts and doing shows like this, knowing how to drive it radio wise to keep shit moving is just something second nature at this point. So, but on the same time, when we having the conversations, I'm like, all right, I know we can start going way off on a tangent. Let's try to bring shit back. So to see what the people want pretty much. So that's where all I come from.
Yeah, I mean, the comments still, I don't not read, I read comments sometimes and shit. And I still, some of the negative ones be getting me. I'll be like snapping back and shit. You know what I mean? I'll delete it sometimes if I go too hard or whatever.
Right.
But they will get you sometimes and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, what the people want is this. This is the best podcast in the world. I say it every single episode.
I mean, I'm with this shit.
I'm with goddamn world.
Yeah.
So, like, beside that, let's start with you, C. Burns, Dark Tech. What was your holiday like, bro?
Mine was good, man. Much needed. I went to Washington State, the whitest place in America.
Yeah.
Yes, I know my daughter's
both.
And my daughter's black though. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I was to say, oh shit, I didn't know you had a caramel child. White in terms of people and of the
culture,
topography.
Where were you at? Where were you at in Washington State?
It's called Tri-Cities.
Where's that?
Like 4 hours from Seattle, middle of nowhere.
Oh shit!
So snow every goddamn where. It was beautiful though.
I mean, nice little get away from everything.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We had some weird family shit going on this year, so it was a good break.
Okay.
To just chill out and do, and we did the very basic. We did a Christmas list for you asked for as many things as niggas that was in the house.
So
how many niggas was in the house?
One person from one guy gave to one person.
Oh, okay.
And everybody got what they wanted. It was perfect.
Hey, so do you have trouble traveling at all? I know the snow was going crazy.
I was good, man.
Yo, what was you on? But that's the question. What was you flying on?
Yeah, I didn't fly no Southwest.
Yo, shouts out to everybody who still ain't got their luggage.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody still in the fucking airport, bro.
Right, for real.
From what I heard, some people, they finally started getting people back, but it's the crazy part is still like, you back to where you need to be or whatever, or where you trying to go, but you ain't got your shit. Like people, they had their medications, which for me, and I'm sorry to go on this tangent, but like if you need your medicine, why is that shit in your check bag?
Yeah, for real.
Like maybe I'm missing something. Like unless it's some big ass thing you can't put in a check bag, then I understand, right?
Yeah.
But if it's pills and shit, yo, throw that shit in your check bag when you go through TSA. Yo, I might be down. I need all these.
I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick people's stupid behavior because then you fucking drive yourself crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? People do ridiculous shit
all the time,
bro.
I'm bougie as the fuck when it comes to travel though. I haven't checked a bag in 4 years. I always carry on. I got clear, nigga. I got TSA pre-check. I got all the shits. Yeah. Best money you'll ever spend if you travel a lot, for sure.
But here's the thing: like, does it depend on how long you going? For somewhere where if you don't check a bag, like can you pack? So basically, you get a carry-on suitcase, right?
Yeah.
And you get to just pack up to how many days worth of shit?
Oh, I could army pack and be ready to go for 2 weeks, nigga.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be rolling my drawers and shit.
I was saying, you could even they got those little bags. Where
that's what I was about to say. I got the bags, the cubes and shit.
Roll your drawers, y'all.
Roll your drawers.
Roll your drawers. Put them in the bag.
Stupid.
I'm Southwest out when I fly because I don't fly that much. You know what I mean? So
you was here though.
I mean, I was here. I ain't going nowhere this Christmas.
Or New Year's.
P, we got to get you some points, man. You can't be on Southwest.
Nah, I'll be chilling, bro.
Let me tell you something. Look, I'm not finna hate on this, man.
I got it.
I'm a Southwest nigga myself. Let me tell you something.
Nigga.
Here's why. Financially, nigga.
Well, and plus you can finesse it because my girl be super on it early with that shit. We always board first. We always be in a little nice spot. You know what I mean? So it's always good.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't like the way this nigga see birds looking at us like, oh,
shout out to Delta One niggas. You know what I'm saying?
The way you looked at us though was was so disgusting.
Yeah, this nigga
you poverty niggas.
Man. Hey man, I don't travel that much, bro. Yeah, that's you.
So
what'd you do for Christmas, bro?
Shit, I was here, man. I think I told y'all I was trying to go see my daughter. My daughter's in Washington State. But dude, even just regular flights, Southwest, anything round trip was like $700. And it was not even waiting late. I thought when I was looking early, remember flights ain't been right for a minute.
Oh, maybe.
So I was looking early and I was like, all right, well maybe it'll be that little window, something drop.
Yeah.
The closest thing I saw was like a $300 flight. It was on Spirit, and I'd have left at 9:30 p.m. on a Thursday night. Then I'd have had a 10-hour layover in Las Vegas.
Yo, thick ass could sit on Spirit.
Nigga, I did Spirit one time in my life. I said never again.
Yeah.
And I did it one way because I was supposed to do it round trip.
They got folding chairs on Spirit.
Nigga, them are lawn chairs.
That's crazy.
Yo, Spirit, the seat don't recline. You got to sit like this. Ain't no headrest. Your neck just got to be stable. You got to buy, they don't even give you water. You have to buy a bottle of water on Spirit.
I'm good, bro.
So people be like, oh, it ain't that bad. If you only flying 45 minutes, it's not that bad. If you flying like I said, you flying from here to Vegas, here to San Francisco, or here maybe to Tijuana, which is stupid because you can just drive. But anything in those regards, then but anything over an hour, you asking for just achy joints and pain and all that shit. Ain't shit gonna be good in your life.
That's scary anyway. I don't want a fucking budget dollar store pilot. And shit, you know what
your
I mean?
pilot don't give a shit. That nigga's like, hey, bro.
He sit next to you and shit.
Hey, the pilot coming to the back. You're like, hey, who flying the plane, nigga? Who push buttons? All right. They only pay me to take off and land, which, by the way, that's all they do.
Which brings us to our first sponsor, Spirit Airlines. Everybody, fucking.
Yo, can you imagine a nigga? Bro, what would it take? I want to know who reached out, was like, hey, man, we should see if we can get Spirit to sponsor us.
Could we do that? Could we get all the hood businesses to sponsor
Spirit? Ramen noodles, top ramen and shit. Sponsored by Top Ramen.
Hey, that shit would be lit.
Chicken flavor.
Let me tell you something. If niggas over here sponsored by Top Ramen, all of our fingers gonna look like sausages after 3 episodes, nigga. Thick ass knuckles and everything. But
producer, start making some calls. We Top Ramen, Pay Less shoes.
Pay Less when they originally had Champion for the cheap prices until they brought it back.
Nigga, I got some Champion shorts from 97. That's still they look new and raw as hell.
Listen, shit's a vintage compared to old Jordans people be having in the boxes. But nah, I was here. Like I said, I was here for Christmas. Did the whole bouncing from people's house to house shit. Hanging out with a few people, and then next thing you know, by the time I turn around real quick, because the way the holiday was, by being on a Saturday and Sunday, the days just seemed weird as
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep forgetting today when we're recording this is Sunday and it's the 1st. So it's like it's still weird. But then I just did the bounce around leading up to New Year's Eve. You know, I did a bunch of shows. You know, I stayed working, so which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just kept busy, you know, was enough stuff to keep doing. And then New Year's Eve, of course, just did a show and then ended up at the Improv afterwards, hung out there for bringing the new year in, and that was it. Shit. And so now we back here, man, for 2023. It's that Jordan year, y'all. Shoot your shot. This is everybody who wanted it. Ain't got to be with a chick, a dude. It could be a career move. Shoot your shot this year.
Yeah,
now, I don't mean shoot a nigga. Shouts out to producer Yo said we need to get rap chips. As a
Rap chips, hell yeah. Oh man,
Rap
that would
snacks,
that'd be my
Flamin'
dream.
flaming hot
Cheetos.
Cheetos.
Can y'all imagine, bro, being on a bag of that shit? That would,
Bro.
That's
that's the ultimate accomplishment, bro.
Yo, you done made it on the bag
I'll
of rap
take that
chips
over
and you ain't a
Oscar and
rapper?
shit.
And you
Yeah,
ain't related to
like-
Master P?
Hard.
Like, oh, you
I think
hard.
I could do it, bro. I think, you know what I mean?
Let's start
I
the
feel
campaign
I'm-
right now. Give
Hey, man,
Primm
Give me, yeah.
on a bag of rap snacks.
God, bro.
Hey, man, this
Right-
new episode
I
of
would
right to
Primm
cry.
Master P,
I would
everybody.
cry.
Hey, man, this
Real
episode of
tears,
Primm
nigga.
to the Cinema is brought to y'all by Rap Chips. They gave me my own bag, yo. You
We
see
need
me
to
on
I have my
there.
own flavor. I don't even care if it was nasty. And shit. I don't even care. It was
They
like
didn't even
bullshit
ask
ass
this nigga what
and shit.
flavor he wanted. They was
Ketchup
like,
flavor and shit.
We
I'd be
need-
like, let's do it.
We need to get sponsored by Apple Jolly Ranchers, nigga.
hey, the realest
Yeah, in the first
sponsor.
half.
We need to get sponsored by Now Laters. Not Now,
Now-
and Laters.
Now Laters.
Now Laters.
Yeah.
In the comments, give us your suggestions on all the
Oh, yeah,
good
hood sponsors
businesses
and
that
shit.
we need for the podcast. We literally going after these.
Some
This is
nigga
real.
gonna really say penny candy. And we're gonna be like,
Yes.
hey, bro, you gotta be specific. Oh, what
No,
type
the
of
one,
candy?
yeah, what are those called? Like the little Tootsies or whatever? They be like,
Yeah, the
blue
Fruities.
and red.
The
Yeah,
Fruities,
the
yeah.
Fruities, that's what they
The
call
Tootsie
it.
Roll
damn.
with the flavors. Yeah, them joints.
Bro, I want some fucking penny candy. That
Nigga,
shit-
our
that shit's bracking.
Our show is now being sponsored by Diabetes. As the thick nigga, I want to keep my feet. Okay.
Yeah, man.
But for those who are new to the joint, what we do, again, we talk about a lot of everything, content. We talk about shit. We really want to start talking about movies and TV shows and a lot of them. We'll get into other subjects. I think we should can we get into this little sad thing real quick and get it out the way? Unfortunately, it happened today, man. Rapping legend, icon, Gangsta Boo has passed away at the age of 43, which is sad to hear because
R.I.P.
43 is young.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I heard she was found dead in the room or something like that, or
Yeah, cause of death unknown still. But yeah, like I said, that's why I said, man, I'm glad I ain't died, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't be making it to
Barbara Walters
to
didn't
the
make
next
it.
year and shit.
Gangsta Boo didn't make it.
hey, bro,
Yeah,
they
man.
said somebody, I posted it too, was like the Grim Reaper was at the end of the year catching up bodies like when Franklin Saint was tripping out on that
That's
episode.
hilarious.
It was like him, her, bodies. Like literally, that's how the Grim Reaper was ending
That's
the
hilarious.
year.
Mhm.
It always go down that way, man. It's always like one or two kicks in the balls right before the ball drops. Like,
Mhm.
oh, so and so died.
Yeah,
so-and-so died.
it's always one big one before.
Yeah, it's always, I mean, but you know, it is, you know, I saw my homeboy, shouts out to my little buddy Keenan Cahill, one of the very first YouTube sensations.
Yeah.
I remember I worked with him. I
Mhm.
met him over like 10 years ago. I met him working on his little documentary they were doing. And because he's from the suburbs of Chicago, we stayed in touch and whatnot. And I've just watched him grow up and things. And he had a very rare condition where he had already surpassed his life expectancy.
Mm.
Like his mom was a soldier, his mom Erin, because like he wasn't even supposed to be around as long as he had been around. And then he had ended up having like heart surgery on December 12th, I think it was, and he died from complications of that.
Damn.
And so it was like you hear about all those things and you see how death is a part of life. Shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, we always look, Barbara Walters was 93 years old. Okay. Barbara Walters lived a full fucking life.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I need motherfuckers to stop being like, oh my God, I can't believe she gone. Nigga, I can't believe she was still here. Like, she should have died in 2020. Okay.
This
I
nigga
mean,
here.
yeah, that's too much, bro.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Barbara Walters. No,
Yeah.
I don't know this lady.
But you know who
Nah,
she is.
I mean,
but you
yeah,
get what I'm
sure.
saying? Like, you see people like when they're older, yo.
Nigga, we ain't. And moving on.
But
But yeah, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, rest in
definitely
peace,
a goddamn
Yeah,
Gangsta
rest in
Boo,
peace.
man.
Yo, I was talking about it before we started recording, and I posted about it. She gave us most recently one of the greatest moments in hip hop history
Yeah.
at the Verses when it was 3-6 Mafia versus Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
And then Busy Bone was like, Gangsta Boo, yo ugly ass. And through the microphone, everybody was like, fuck, like Busy Bone, yo weird ass nigga, didn't take your pills. Like, I ain't never heard nobody on the verses get called old weird ass nigga.
Bro, I was just telling y'all before we started. I was physically there at that verses, and when I saw Busy Bone hit the stage, I pointed and went like, "Look, that nigga's gonna be a problem right there." That nigga, like,
that's problem right there.
You always it's an energy shift when weird niggas is about to do something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's something about their neck, or you know what I mean? The way it's cocked.
They what?
They neck, the way it's cocked, like when you on the street. And a bum show up, walk up. It's something about how they head.
I get it, yeah, it's the
you
stance,
know exactly what I
stance.
mean. So he had that going on. It was like, oh, watch this one, watch this one. And sure enough.
And here's the funny thing: like everybody, I saw a lot of comments, and I thought about this too. You had Jeezy and Gucci.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of other niggas. You had the Locks and Dipset.
Yeah.
None of these niggas came to blows.
No.
Remember, everybody thought Gucci was gonna shoot up the place. He had on the trench coat the
intense,
whole
bro.
night.
Yeah,
it was the most. The tension was everywhere. Everybody was like, "Have these niggas been in the same place since so long?"
Yeah, I would not go to that one at all.
Right, I was like, niggas like every time Gucci stood up, everybody was like, "Oh, here you go,
Yep.
here you go, here you go."
Where's the security at?
Right. Locks and Dipset. You got Jada just going in on niggas. That nigga said Freaky Zeke look like the fat nigga Drew Hill. I was done.
Yeah.
But all of those happen and there's no altercations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regular hip hop beef shit like that. But again, you get a weird ass nigga like Busy Bone as Gangsta Boo said.
Unpredictable elements, man.
Man.
But again, we the best podcast in the world because our verses is shitting on all other verses.
We're gonna do it. Y'all,
we did
shouts
Doug
out
and Hey Arnold and shit.
Yeah,
bro. I rewatched our shit when we talked about Terry Crews versus Michael J. White. And niggas said Terry Crews couldn't beat his agent.
Yeah.
I was.
And they lost to a white man's right hand.
Anyway,
we got more verses for y'all later today.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But I wanted to make sure we paid tribute to an icon because that's what she is for sure.
Absolutely, 3-6 Mafia
3-6
all day.
Legends,
all day. So shouts out to rest in peace, condolences to the family and friends, 3-6 Mafia crew, Gangsta Boo. But let's go into some shit about some 2022 had a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
We playing catch up. This year and last year are our official catch ups from COVID, right? So there was a lot of shit came out between the theaters, streaming, bootleg, everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say would be some of your best? Like, we can argue what are the top movies of the year. We could argue that shit all day.
Well, I ain't really seen nothing I've seen a few shits, but yeah, I have not been.
What
on
would
my
you say
movies
would be?
This year.
Let's give out like 3 or 4. What would you think were some of your best movies?
I came off mine already. My top gotta be the Batman, bro. That shit was fucking flames. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw that.
You didn't like the Bat? Oh, you're a hater.
Nah. So here
you can't get over the Twilight shit?
Nah, I was past that. This is my problem with the Batman for me. It didn't need to be as long as it fucking was. I understand it was a noir detective film, and I'm fine with him being a full detective. Let's not act like Bruce Wayne didn't do that in '89 Batman, okay? When he figured out the makeup was killing niggas. But Bruce Wayne, if you know the story of Batman, Bruce in year 2 is still learning how to juggle both lives, excuse me.
Yeah.
This nigga in year 2 is like, I don't want to be Bruce Wayne no more. Bro, I don't want to be Bruce Wayne until year 20.
I think that's a cool take on it because we've never seen Batman as a weirdo. Because in real life, Batman would be a fucking weird ass motherfucker. He would not be.
Would he though?
He would not be super suave Bruce Wayne. Like,
why not though? If you're trying to live two completely different lives though.
Well, I'm saying you would get there eventually to, you know what I mean? But in order to be Batman, you have to be a dark type of person to want to go out and do
just
that
beat
shit.
the dog shit out of niggas.
You know what I mean? Like, I like that they made a realistic type of Bruce Wayne this time.
Yeah, I think that was probably more realistic to the situation. I mean, other than a grown man dressed like a bat and shit. But
I mean,
it's how do you create work-life balance? You know what I mean? When you the Batman, nigga, but that's what it would make sense that he would be struggling. He's just like,
he's coming into it. Like by the end of the movie, he like realizes like, oh, I can't just beat the shit out of
that's
people.
the journey.
I gotta
kind
of be a little bit of positive, like,
right.
You know.
And
what
also, the Catwoman wasn't the Catwoman. I just was like, all right, Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Kravitz
is here.
She be anything, bro. I don't care.
She's just here.
Put her ass in every movie.
Yeah.
Fine ass.
I watch Drumline too, nigga. Let's go.
Yo, you probably the only person said it.
You said
If
Jumanji
Zoe's in it,
too? If she's in
yeah, I'm with it.
I'm looking at it because I'm trying to look again. It's a lot of fucking movies, and I'm not even going off of what was just the box office take. Like,
Well, you said you had your 3, Primm?
Oh yeah, okay. So another one, Nope. I like Nope a lot.
Okay.
Nope was good. Yeah,
Nope was super
mine.
good.
Nope's in mine. Yeah.
Nope was a good twist on the shit. I was trying to figure out
You
what the
trying
fuck
to
was going
anticipate
on.
the
and
nigga,
shit. Yeah, but yeah, they got me. That was a good ass movie. And also something I just watched recently, Barbarian. Did y'all see Barbarian?
Oh yeah,
Let me
yeah.
Let me tell you something. Barbarian is the movie that proves that some people deserve to die.
I was rooting for this bitch to die the
I
whole
was
time.
rooting for this
dog.
bitch to die the
Oh, God.
whole
She didn't deserve
time.
to survive though. There's no way.
All right.
Have you seen Barbarian?
I have.
Chris?
Yeah.
Nah, there's no way, bro.
Bro, Shorty deserved to die, bro.
Yeah, because I went into Barbarian blind, and it was like I read the description, and the description's like, "Oh, a woman has to share an Airbnb with some strange guy, and
Right.
shit goes crazy or whatever the fuck."
And
And I was expecting the guy to be
Of course.
weirdo the whole time,
Yeah.
so they really got me with that.
when
And
the
then
nigga
I was just I was on the edge of my seat
when
the whole
he
time.
was screaming in the thing and she go check, I was like, bitch, you deserve to die right now.
Yeah.
Because like, first of all, why are you sharing an Airbnb? Because it's raining?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it's raining?
I mean, it's a bad neighborhood. Right? You
You
call it
can
Uber. Go
drive
somewhere
the fuck.
else.
You
yeah.
drove.
Oh, did she drive there? Okay, yeah.
You drove.
Yeah.
You drive off.
Mhm.
Oh, everything is booked up, bitch. You go to a hotel parking lot and sleep in the car then.
True.
You're not fit this terrible ass, dilapidated ass neighborhood.
Did y'all scream all this at the theater?
No, I screamed it at my TV watching
yeah,
on
yeah, I
HBO
was
Max.
watching it. Yeah, I
What the
watched
fuck
HBO
is
Because to
Max.
me, that was all. The movie was just that was white people decision making. That's what you know. What I mean, that's what they do. They walk
She
towards
was-
the danger.
Was she black? I think she was black, right?
She's black.
Oh wait.
She was something.
She's mixed.
She was something.
Oh, I'm tripping. My bad.
Hey, I get how you got there.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
She's making them decisions.
For me, it's,
Oh, everything, everywhere, all
yeah,
at once.
everything,
That was
everywhere, all at once.
that
is
was
probably
good.
the
That
best
was-
movie of the year.
that leaned a little too like quirky for me or whatever, but it
Yeah.
was like fucking. It made you think or whatever, but. Like hot dog fingers and all that. It was a little,
coulda
you know.
did
What I mean, they
without
they,
most
yeah,
of that.
They did a
Yeah.
lot of quirky Asian humor or whatever. You know how their commercials be or whatever.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
For me, everything, everywhere, all at once is up there.
Yeah.
Nope is in the list. X is actually another one for me.
I haven't seen X.
X surprised me because I didn't know fully what to expect out of it, right? I knew it was going to be a horror type movie. And I knew it was like, all right, somewhat. Let me see how it plays. Kid Cudi can act now.
Oh yeah,
Like, dude can act for real now.
That's what's
Between that and Don't Look Up. Remember the Netflix movie Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
With all them in it? He was in that too. And so the way that, and then, what the fuck is her name? The girl who, because Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday Addams, is in the movie as well. But the girl, Mia Goth is amazing in X. And like the whole story, the way they do it is crazy because then it leads into this prequel, Pearl, which I still haven't seen yet. So that was that one for me.
What was it, a monster or something?
No, it was
Nah, it was like an old
An
old
old
couple and a horny old bitch that just murdered everybody.
And one of the horny old bitch was one of the members of the old couple.
Yeah.
And she went crazy and just the fucked up.
Is this a regular old lady? I'll beat the shit out of old lady.
That's what.
How do
that's-
you kill?
yeah.
How you get killed?
That's the suspension of disbelief at that. Every scene where she murders somebody, it's just like
Like,
catch
did she
the
sneak up
fucking
on him or
hatchet
something?
and beat
Nah,
that.
but she
no.
did shit like it was one dude. So Jenna Ortega's character. So they basically. So Mia Goth's character, Jenna Ortega, Kid Cudi, and what the fuck was her name? I think it's Brittany Snow. A couple of them, they're all filming a porno, right? In this house. They're renting out this house from this old couple.
True.
And they're filming a porno.
I was gonna ask if it was a porno thing.
It's
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to be
yeah.
about a porno. So Jenna Ortega's character is helping with the crew, but she watching them get fucked. She's like, I want to do it. I want to shoot a scene. And her boyfriend, who's the videographer, he's like, no, you can't be in it. She like, why not? And so the director dude is like, no, let her be in it. So he got a videotape. His chick getting rotted. This nigga goes at night.
Spoilers for X. by
I
the
mean,
way,
it's been out.
Jesus Christ.
This nigga is in the bathtub crying over the shower, right? This nigga sobbing. And he finna drive off and leave. I bring this up because then Pearl, the old lady, come outside. And he like, what you doing outside? He go out the car, what you doing now, ma'am? You need to go back in, it's dark, blah, blah, blah. Out of nowhere, this bitch just sliced this nigga's throat while he talking, trying to be sincere. So when you say it's like, how can she do some of the shit? It's unsuspecting everything she does.
I don't know. I got a sixth sense. We already talked about Busy Bone. When you see weird, when energy change, the old lady just standing.
I don't let people stand that close to me and shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
no one's really within right now. I couldn't cut your throat, nigga.
I'm gonna have to say one more.
Yeah,
and it's a kind of a tie between these two. No, that's not even this. These aren't even the shit. That wasn't the shit. Never mind. Also,
another one I liked a lot. Werewolf by Night. Did y'all see that? That's not really a movie.
See, here's the thing about Werewolf by Night. Though, right? I don't know. Yeah, this was cool. I would have put Werewolf by Night in it, just like I would have put Guardians in, but I don't want to consider them movies.
I mean, you do whatever you want, bro.
Yeah. We make the rules. It's our podcast.
Okay, yeah, this is the best podcast in the world. No, I didn't know we were doing movies, TV shows, or a hybrid of both. Because Werewolf by Night for sure goes in my list.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Werewolf by Night, definitely. Will Smith Slave movie. Anybody check that out?
I can't. The accent.
I wasn't ready
doing accents.
I'm actually very curious about it, but I know I'm gonna be like laughing and making fun of it or something. I don't want to go into it like that.
I don't want a sincere situation like that where I'm taken out of it by the Fresh Prince doing fucking Mike Lowry with an African ass accent.
Yeah, it's just you can't. He's got like the Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson problem and shit. Where it's like
you've seen
he's too much of himself and shit. Like
100%. You can't separate him anymore.
You can't transform. Yeah,
he can't get lost in a role. Really.
Yeah,
so not like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
so Jamie Foxx can't get lost in a role.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, he was Ray. He was all in movies. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what he's known for.
Current day, he doesn't.
One movie up. Don't do this shit.
Current day, he couldn't. I mean, current day, it would probably be a challenge for him, but he probably could still pull it off.
Jamie Foxx was himself as damn near Electro. Was damn near himself, was himself as Django, the only in Law-Abiding Citizen. The only movie Jamie Foxx has not been Jamie Foxx was Ray.
No, he's got Collateral.
Collateral or maybe Solo.
Yeah, he's got other shit. Yeah, he's got shit. He's got shit, bro. Give him a break.
So if you gonna here's the problem. If you're gonna do Ali, you got to give Will credit too.
Nah, because he was Will Smith being Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he just talked like him a little bit and shit. Yeah. I'll give Will Smith Ali a little bit.
Did you see the video he put, the behind the scenes shit he did on the Red Table Talk, where he did like this, like an exclusive clip, and it was like him talking. You know how they do the like DVD extras, whatever, where they have the cast. The white dude who played a slave, he was like, dude and him didn't talk the whole shoot outside of filming.
There was method acting and shit.
Like, because there was scene, it was one scene, it ain't in the script. Dude is cussing Will out as a slave, dirty, and spits in his face. And Will said, because he didn't know it was coming.
Oh, yeah. That's
hell nah,
fuck
dude.
Ass no. That's not.
And then just spit there. He's like, what?
I'm gonna fucking beat the dog shit out of this nigga. Don't do that. He got too lost in the moment. Maybe if it was a good ass, there had to be a good ass scene.
But people take that
had to get another Oscar off that shit, bro.
You brought up Django.
Django, I was just gonna bring it back.
When Leonardo DiCaprio cuts his hand and touch old girl face.
Kerry Washington face, that was real.
Yeah, it was just like, nigga, are you insane? Like, literally, are you fucking insane?
That's why Kerry Washington is like,
that'd have been the last take of the probably the movie.
These niggas got too into that shit. Why y'all get so into this shit?
It was like, you wasn't supposed to stand up in that scene. Like, this nigga spread his
I went back
DNA all over
to my grandfather. I thought it was my
this nigga had a hepatitis test before we started.
Jesus Christ, that person.
No. Yeah, that's too far. But I haven't seen that one. Super Pets. You was talking about Super Pets, weren't you? Didn't you say somebody was talking about
the League of Super Pets?
I could have swore it was you.
I'm sure it was.
Don't put that shit on me.
I just see
I don't like how.
Producer, you definitely brought that shit up.
Like he's too cool.
I feel like it might have been episode 1 or something, dog.
What the fuck? Bro.
Did you not see it?
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
Okay.
I didn't want to go see
Somebody was raving about this shit.
Because again, why do I need to see another movie with Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson when I've seen them all?
I mean, but they super dogs.
They super dogs now. You never seen them. You ain't seen them as super dogs?
Yeah. You seen them as each other. You seen them as video game avatars.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been on no movies like that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
So
totally.
For me, people gonna be upset because I know a lot of people had their feelings about it. I liked Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
You and I were both at the premiere, Chris.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like it because let's just keep it a buck.
It's a little long.
There's some shit that's unnecessary. For one, all that Everett Ross, Valentina shit. We do not need all that backstory.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
But a lot of people complain. I will agree, and I rewatched it and I thought about this. Riri Williams, a lot of at the end is not needed. You could have sent their ass home like they did Peter in Civil War. Remember after he did the shit he was supposed to do, and then he was trying to fight, and then Tony was like, "Get your little ass up out of here and send them back home." They could have did that with Riri instead of having to fight with, you know what I'm saying, the whole Telecon citizens. But a lot of people, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, you know, motherfuckers gonna be mad. It is what it is. Don't at me, at your mama. Niggas like, where's all the men that in the movie? Blah, 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 blah. Ain't no black men in this. It's like, yo, y'all gotta chill.
I mean, yeah, that's not, people don't pay attention to those.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Black Panther 1 minus Killmonger and T'Challa, it was about the women.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're always gonna have some weird Hotep shit. You know what I'm saying?
That also seeps in anytime it's a strong. People were like watching the Women King, like, how come she the fuck? I'm like, that's what the movie's about, you dumb motherfucker.
And then we knew, and then people like, well, what about the true story behind it? Yes, the Dahomey tribe was bogus.
Yeah.
They participated in the slave trade. We understand. It is not trying to whitewash nor blackwash history.
Yeah.
But it is showing you something, a different thing that you don't see.
Right.
And then, like you say, you get these Hoteps come out of fucking nowhere. It's like, man, shut the fuck up.
Also, Black Panther 2, the movie is literally about, the entire movie is based on everybody sad that a black man has passed.
Yeah, right.
That's the whole movie. And so it's like, him without being in it,
it's how the world
is affected by a death of a black man. That is the whole film, and people will be like, ain't enough fucking black dudes. It's like, what are you talking about?
I mean, that shit is just kind of like a Marvel movie at the end of the day with like an African coat of paint and shit.
I think, this one, because Black Panther 1 is its own movie, right? It's barely acknowledged to be an MCU type movie until really the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This one, I guess they told Ryan Coogler, hey, bro, this one got to connect more to everything. Because think about it. In Black Panther 1, besides the very beginning when you see that T'Chaka died, right? And the post-credit scene with Bucky.
Yeah, it was its own
it's
story.
Its own film.
Well, yeah, because like they went back to the OG style where they give you your own intro origin film.
But didn't mention anything. Every other movie mentioned something.
I mean, like Iron Man 1, them type of
well, yeah, because Iron Man 1, he started the
Captain
whole thing.
America or whatever. You know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the OG style of doing
absolutely. I agree with you. And so this one, they were like, hey, bro, shit gotta come together. Gotta come together, like, you know what I'm saying?
Did it a lot, though? Other than the shit with Everett Ross and Julie Louis-Dreyfus?
I mean, that's pretty much all it, because again, Namor goes further now because you're about to bring in FF, Fantastic Four. You got Riri because she finna have her own series.
Yeah.
You now, those little things expand in the world. It doesn't have to be every single thing about the MCU, but now you have more droplets because now you set up Valentina to be the Amanda Waller of the MCU, and she'll do whatever she want to get whatever the fuck she want. You know what I'm saying? So you get that. But this one just was connected more, and I get it. Like, a lot of people did not like Doctor Strange. And I understand why. Because the first half of Doctor Strange is an MCU movie.
Yeah.
The second half of Doctor Strange is a Sam Raimi movie. And the two, for some reason, didn't meet up in the middle completely.
Well, it under-delivered on a promise. You showed us a whole ass Spider-Man movie where all types of shit is happening.
Multiverse of Madness. They went to one other universe.
Yeah,
so are we on that now? Are we on the movies now?
We'll get there. So my top list is the same as y'all's, pretty much. Everything, everywhere, all at once, which did a better job of multiversing of Madness than Doctor Strange. I'll put Top Gun on there.
Oh yeah, Top Gun was cool.
Top Gun was lit. I have not watched it.
Oh nigga,
yeah, it was fire. Yeah, I watched it I went with my son, actually. It was a nice
the way they handled the whole shit with Iceman. Like, everything was perfect about that movie.
I haven't even seen the first Top Gun.
Oh, really?
That shit was just I got it pretty much. Yeah,
love it. So
got everything. Yeah,
that was great. And then, I mean, even though they snuck in Tom Cruise running for no reason, in a movie about planes, I don't think we should ever need to see this nigga run. And he always run every movie he's in. And then one that hasn't been mentioned, I don't think a lot of people saw it, but it's like The Weight of Unbearable Talent, the Nicolas Cage movie where he plays himself.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I didn't see it.
If you enjoy unhinged, crazy ass acting Nick Cage.
Oh, wow.
Because they did like Pedro Pascal and it's just him like talking shit.
He plays himself who's kind of down on his luck a little bit, and then this like millionaire pays him to come to a birthday party. on an island, but it turns out he's a member of like drug cartel, the guy, the rich guy,
cool.
and then shenanigans
That's what's
ensue.
up.
And
Okay, what's it called?
It's called The Weight of Unbearable Talent.
Okay, is it streaming on?
It should be. And his imaginary friend that Nick Cage talks to is a young version of himself from like leaving Las Vegas day. Okay, I'm not gonna get.
I wonder.
Won't tell you nothing else. But
our producer's like script was so good that Tony Scott. You talking about everything?
Oh
everywhere?
no, he's talking about Top Gun.
Oh, Top Gun.
But yeah, no, the Nick Cage shit was.
Hey man, you gotta
fantastic.
watch. Also, you gotta watch
What else
Tom
you got?
Cruise's little legs run. Sometimes you just gotta see them.
No, they make him look tall. I'll be trying to be like this nigga. No, but they do a
You
good
know
job
how
of
you
making
find
him
out
look
how
tall.
short Tom Cruise really is, right? Watch Mission Impossible 3. There is a scene in Mission Impossible 3 where he is running through rural Shanghai, China.
Yeah.
And those older Asian people are
Same
towering over
That's
him.
hilarious.
Towering. I was like, how fucking short do you have to be when a 75-year-old
5'5"?
Asian man is like...
It catch you off guard when people are hella short. I remember speaking to Kevin Hart, the first time I met this nigga, I was it's a little surprising.
Yeah,
you know
it's
he's
like-
short, but you like,
It's like,
man,
are you
cat.
legally like a little person?
yeah. Nicest dude in comedy though, by the way. And I mean
I
that.
believe it, bro. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
it, bro.
But
Yeah,
those
what
are
else-
my
what else
top
you got?
three for
You ain't
sure.
got another top. The Black Phone is another top one for me
Yes,
too. That
Black
Oh
one-
Phone's
yeah,
a
that
good
was
movie.
lit.
Black
That was
Phone
lit
was
too.
I watched it after I went to Halloween Horror Nights. I hadn't watched it.
He was scared in that crib
Because it was like, and they were actors, man, bro, that shit
scared.
freaked me the
the
fuck
phone
out.
ringing and shit. This
I was
nigga-
like, yo, what is going on? Because I was like, because the person I was with, and she was like, you must haven't seen the movie yet. And I was like, no. And all the shit had me jump, like it legit had me jump at some points. So I watched it afterwards. I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. Ethan Hawke, motherfucker.
Yeah,
got
that
this.
nigga is creepy,
This
dog.
nigga's
That-
creepy.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see more of that mask during Halloween and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
a
a
good,
little
creepy
surprising,
mask
yeah.
and shit. Maybe next year. Maybe
Yeah, that
it's-
You know
fucked
what's-
up.
I don't
He's
want to
like-
wear that shit because you're a weird fucking
yeah, yeah.
rapist.
That
That
or
you
whatever.
identify with that enough to put it on
think
as a
about it. How many
costume would
times
be
every
bizarre.
year we see
Yeah.
Purge mask every year now.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every year. So we went through some of our best. Let's just switch it over and ask the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, we started on Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I hated Doctor Strange. That shit was some ass, bro. It's just because they didn't deliver on the promise. This
That's
shit was
right.
not madness.
No,
And
barely a multiverse
Yeah,
and not
it
any
was not-
madness.
none of that
I think
shit.
the biggest thing they gave, that is the biggest disappointment of
Morbius.
2022.
That's not a
Morbius.
disappointment. Everybody knew Morbius.
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna
who
be
didn't know that
stupid.
was gonna be garbage?
No, there are some people.
I knew
who-
exactly
bro,
what that shit was gonna
studios
be.
who believe in Jared fucking Leto thought the movie was
No,
gonna be
nigga,
good.
we talked about this. It's like that damn Pennyworth show where it's like they trying to do a whole ass Spider-Man universe without
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man.
No, don't get producer yo started. He's
I know.
he
yeah.
loves that shit.
It's just like that's a recipe for disaster, nigga. Like, yeah, Venom 1 made money.
Venom 2,
Venom 2
was
is a horrible
Oh,
movie.
Is that what they were trying to do? They were trying to do like a fake Venom type. I mean,
No,
well, yeah,
they,
'cause-
oh, they,
No,
that's what
they're-
Sony
yeah,
is doing.
because
bro.
yeah, all the
They
Spider-Man
greenlit an
villains,
Aunt May
spin-offs,
movie
spin-offs.
that they was working on.
They're doing Madam Web.
the
That
Silver
is
Sable, all these C-list Spider-Man characters that nobody knows
Oh, it's the
about.
Sinister Six universe to call. Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's what
So-
they were. That's what
okay.
they were trying to do. The
So
Sinister
what?
Six,
So
I
look,
remember
I
that.
want to hear you motherfuckers. Yes, because I said it that way. I want to hear you motherfuckers gripes about Doctor Strange because I have some. Besides the fact there was no multiverse of madness, it was only one
That's
or
the
two.
title of the movie. You have to
Yeah.
give us what's in the title of the
And
movie.
I think they could have set up Scarlet Witch as the bad guy. I think they could have set that shit up better. Just because
Yeah.
I didn't watch her show or whatever, so like,
Right,
So
right.
so I
think
came
was
into
just
this
about
shit
to
looking,
ask you that.
and it was kind of weird. And I'm like, I got to do homework now and shit with these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
I got to
So
watch
remember-
extra shit.
So my bad to cut you
I
off,
can't
bro.
just watch the
Remember,
movie.
COVID fucked up a lot of shit. I always tell people this. So originally, before COVID, we were supposed to get WandaVision, and immediately, like a week or two later, Doctor Strange was supposed to come out. But because of the way they
Oh.
shot shit, yeah,
It came
WandaVision.
out
Remember,
way
WandaVision was
later.
the first Disney Plus show we got. And everybody was like, oh, this so great, blah, blah, blah. But then shit didn't really connect because everybody's like, what's going on? I'm like, it wasn't supposed to be the first. The
Mhm.
first was supposed to have been Falcon Winter Soldier because it was supposed to have been Black Widow,
Oh.
Falcon Winter Soldier, and
Yeah.
then such and
Okay.
such.
Okay.
And so that kind of, now I get it when you say do homework because yes, as somebody who covers the MCU a lot and even DC, the MCU is predicated on you kind of need to know some shit Because it's a giant TV show.
Yeah, but I don't like that shit. I didn't like it growing up and reading comics where it's like if they do like an event series, it's like, 6-issue, crossover thing. And then it'd be the little 4-issue miniseries on the side that fill in the blanks. I'm like, I don't want to buy extra books to know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, and especially, because like I said, with Top Gun and shit, like I didn't see the first Top Gun at all. I don't give a fuck. But that second one was fire. And like I got what was going on. Like there's a way you can write it to where you don't need.
But it's a basic
extra shit. I mean, of course, you can still, you know what I mean? Like,
I get what
there's a way to write the shit.
Fair,
to make it,
I agree. And
to make it less.
And I don't want to seem like I'm trying to make complete excuses for Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, again, knowing if you happen to know what was going on, shit like that. But I get that. Like I said, for me, it was cool. One of the worst, and I just saw this fucking thing on the list. Scream wasn't. I was like, okay.
Scream was
Halloween Ends is one of the worst movies of 2022.
I didn't even try.
Halloween Ends.
Halloween Kills was ass for
That's
me.
the one I meant. Halloween Kill, whichever fucking one came out this year.
Yeah,
no. The last one was Halloween
Ends came out this year.
Yes, Ends, right.
Well, I'm saying,
Horrible.
I didn't watch that one because the one before was kind of trash. The 2018 one was fire.
Yeah.
And then both of the sequels have been.
Kills lost me when it's like they have this nigga surrounded. You know what I'm saying? Cut his motherfucking head off.
Call it a
Why
day.
are you?
They just wrote themselves into a fucking trap and shit.
They're like, oh shit,
they didn't
how
know
do
what
we
to
get out
do
of
and
this?
shit. Yeah, like fucking.
And it ends. They're like, you know what? Fuck Michael Myers. We don't even need to focus on this nigga. I was like, what?
Like I heard there was not even like he don't even be getting kills like that.
The whole
the
whole ending of 2 is fuck this problem between Laurie and Michael is gonna keep going. You get to Ends, you don't even fuck with them really until
that's crazy
midway through the movie, and then you start focusing on some other dude who's like, the protege of Michael Myers.
They were trying to get a fucking series or something. They're trying to get an HBO Max spinoff.
It was weird as fuck. Only just for that motherfucker, spoilers, fucking get killed by Michael Myers, and then it's like, okay, then
now
what the point was that?
And shit.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Hey, I just like to say one of my unspoken favorite movies that had one of the worst moments that could have happened this year was the wonderful Channing Tatum directed movie Dog. I say that as someone who had his scene cut a lot. Okay, cool.
I'm about to say, where is this going?
No, I'm looking through because again, like it's always too. Because again, like I said earlier, shit didn't just come out in theaters. Shit came out on stream. Did y'all watch Spiderhead?
Spiderhead?
Yeah, it was a Netflix movie with Chris Hemsworth. Cause like he got a major deal with Netflix, right? He's been doing all these. It's him, Miles Teller, and I can't remember the woman that's in it. And he plays this doctor trying to, he can control emotions and shit like that. And it was weird. It was like, all right, you're just trying to do shit. Journey Smollett. That's who it was. Journey Smollett was in it. It's a weird ass fucking movie. It's not a really
fine ass.
Man,
I know, right?
I'm so mad. I don't think her her Black Canary movie is happening anymore because of the whole
she's
change.
Supposed to be Black Canary.
She did it in Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey.
I don't want a whole movie about that shit. Get the fuck out of here. One of my worst. It came out earlier this year. The Matrix Resurrection.
I refuse to even watch it.
It was insanely bad. That shit was like, this shit was like almost like a SNL skit. And shit. That shit was not even like a Matrix movie. I can't believe they did that shit.
It was
well, because I hear the story is they forced the director to make it because she didn't want to make it.
I was about to say the movie felt like the director being like,
like being
y'all
like, okay,
for making me be a part of this.
And her sister wasn't even with, because
right.
both the sisters at first made it, and it was only one sister that did it.
Yeah.
That's like a movie with the Russo brothers, and you only like, just give us Joe. We don't want Anthony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just want one Russo.
I mean, that wasn't I don't think that was that was the main problem.
But I think that's part of some problem because you got to think about it. Those are two visions that combine into one.
But also, let's also not.
Well, you haven't seen. No, you haven't seen.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That shit was bad on purpose, bro. You can't tell me.
Also,
otherwise,
let's not. Maybe it's just me, but let's not pretend like Matrix 2 and 3 was something to be like.
I'm glad you.
Hell yeah, I need another one of these. Like,
I mean, because I thought they were gonna reboot the shit. Or whatever.
Yeah,
they didn't even reboot the shit. That shit was just number 4 and shit.
Nah, nigga, they lost me when the white man in the suit is telling this nigga this It's systemic anomaly.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
fake ass. Oh yeah, no, that guy, the fucking that shit
Colonel
was
Sanders
boring,
face ass. So
Yeah, that shit was
just
stupid.
because it's
but
an
that
anomaly.
first Matrix is fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
legendary.
the first Matrix,
legendary.
because it gave us so
Nothing
much
else. No.
that we had never seen. The bullet time
I'm about
sequence.
to say it birthed like 18 movies like it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Niggas slowing down and all this
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, that
all
was
that
a big
shit.
move for like sci-fi and shit.
and
general,
visual
yeah.
effects.
Uh-huh.
To watch a bullet move and watch somebody just lean back with it and shit.
Yeah.
And like everything that, like you said, came from. I just was like, I was one of those people who's like, this shouldn't even happen.
Yeah.
When they said they were doing, there's certain movies you hear. I know some of y'all probably watching and listening probably be like, yo, why the fuck is this happening? Right? Like, why are certain movies happening? Speaking of which, before we get ready to wrap this, are we done with our worst movies? Because I want to bring up.
Oh yeah, I got one more.
Go
What
ahead.
you got?
Fucking Elvis.
I refuse.
You want to
watch
talk
that.
about an SNL sketch? Tom Hanks, nigga, was like his accent was so bizarre that it felt like you didn't know how to react. Like, am I supposed to laugh or am I supposed to take him seriously? Like, yeah, producer was like, what the fuck was that? I don't know. Several exclamation points. I have no idea.
I heard good things about Elvis.
No,
I don't
and
know
I'm a
who
Baz
from.
Luhrmann fan. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I enjoy his movies, but this shit was some. You know what it was? It was a apology to the modern narrative that Elvis was a racist.
Yeah, they were
Racist,
trying to show
yes.
he wasn't racist.
This movie was all like, no, look at him hanging out with
He
BB
liked
King and
black
shit.
people.
But then tried to combat the racism and did racist shit.
Mm-hmm.
They put a scene in there where Elvis goes to a club. He sneaks out from like all his entourage and shit. He's famous at this time. Goes to a club again with BB King.
Mhm.
Don't know how close they really were. And then they have Little Richard performing in the club. And Elvis is like, "Oh, who's this kid? He looks like he got something."
Like what?
It's like
That's not
Little
how it
Richard was
works.
out
Yeah,
way
that's not
before
how
this
the fuck
nigga. Like,
that
how
shit
did
works.
he was an influence of Elvis's?
Yes,
like,
he
how the
was.
fuck you gonna
So
act
Lil
like?
Richard was in some underground hole.
Yeah,
in
like
the
he
wall.
was a teenager, like up
he
and
didn't
coming.
invent the fucking genre
It
that
was
you're
ridiculous.
Doing.
I'm like,
That's crazy,
fuck this movie, dog.
All right, so
Horrible.
I just never wanted to see because I was like, you're not going to change the narrative on who dude is.
though.
So with that, before we get ready to wrap this up, 2023
Yes.
this year stands to give us a lot of blockbusters. I am looking at 29 blockbuster films set to come out starting this weekend with one of the movies I'm for sure going to go see, and that's Megan.
Megan?
Oh,
The little
yeah.
android chick. It's like
it's
basically if Vicky from Small Wonder went bad. So
Yeah, I think that's gonna be cool. That's probably just gonna be
It looked creepy as
a
fuck.
little.
when
slasher,
you see the little
cool
motherfucker, she
slasher and
dancing,
shit.
it's like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna give y'all up until, let's say June. Up until June, I'm gonna give you the blockbuster movies.
And we'll say what's weak. What we think is gonna be weak.
Right, let's do that.
All right.
Well, the one I want to see the most, and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise, is Super Mario movie. That
That's
shit
in my
looks
list. So
crazy
that's in the
as fuck.
list. So here's the thing.
I
Okay,
want
all
that
right.
shit
So
so bad. I don't want to see
January
nothing else.
6th is Megan. February 17th, we're back into it. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, The Arrival of Kang.
Okay.
Yeah.
February 24th, the movie I'm excited for, Cocaine Bear. March 3rd, Creed 3.
We'll go one by one and we'll just say we
All
think
right,
it's gonna be
cool.
weak or it's gonna be hard.
Let's do
So,
this.
so Ant-Man's probably gonna be cool.
I think
Ant-Man's
it'll be
gonna
good. I think it's gonna be good.
Cocaine Bear, February 24th.
Of course that's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be stupid.
I'm here
It's
for
gonna
That's
it.
gonna
be too
be on
much hype.
Tubi.
About a bear that eats cocaine.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like some low budget like sci-fi type channel movie and shit.
It's
not
based
gonna
on a
be-
true story,
I mean,
nigga.
yeah, it is. But yeah,
All right.
whoever's doing it is gonna just be, you know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be snakes on the plane, man.
Yeah,
March
yeah,
3rd,
yeah.
Creed 3.
Creed 3
Bear
is
nada.
probably gonna
Bear NATO.
Bear NATO.
Oh, I didn't see the Creed 3.
I want to see Creed 3, but just the camera shots of the trailer of how close they be on Jonathan Major's body brings pause buttons all through my shit. I'm
And
just
Nah,
your
that
like,
shit make me wanna
And
go to
remember,
the
your
gym,
director is Adonis Creed. Cool.
it just be like, yo,
Show his chesticles glistening.
it's too glisten. Yeah, I was just about to say it's way too glistening, bro. It makes
well,
me
no,
uncomfortable.
because the first Creed, the first two Creed movies, they have like those workout scenes and like those little montages, and those
Them
are
shits
cool,
make
though.
me want to
those
exercise.
Yeah, those shits are cool. So maybe that's what
Start
it's a
doing
part
gym
of.
selfies like
So it's
Jay
fine.
over there.
So I'll take it. if they got a close up of his nipples or whatever, he's got to take it. You know what I mean?
I just
I don't know how this became about me. March 10th, Scream 6.
I haven't been keeping up with Scream. I don't give a shit. I hear they're still going strong, but
It's in New York this time.
It's gonna be weak, but at this point, it's like it's almost like a ritual thing where it's like, oh, it's a new Scream out. I'll go watch this shit.
March 17th, Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Definitely weak.
Really?
That shit
I feel like they
definitely
should have
gonna
more
be
Scream movies. There's only 6 Scream movies and shit. That
Yeah,
shit been
remember
out
there
for
was a
30
whole
years.
MTV series though
Okay,
for a while.
all right, yeah.
Wait, you think Shazam gonna be weak?
Hella weak.
Oh, of course.
Hella weak.
Did you like the first one?
The first one they got
It's
lucky
cool.
with it being decent. It
It
had
was like cute. Yeah, it was like cute, and like the third act kind of fell apart a little.
it
bit.
has no
Once
reason
all
to
the
be
kids
good
got
at all.
powers.
The first one,
Yeah.
because the premise is easy. You make the movie big, but with
Superpowers.
then with superpower. That's how
Yeah.
you do Shazam. But then it's just like,
Yeah, where do you go from there and shit?
yeah, it was hella corny for no real reason. But like I said, it was acceptable. Sequel of that is going no way,
Okay.
no way.
John Wick 4, March 24th.
Let's go,
Let's go.
let's go.
All right. I want to see where the nerds at in the building. From those of us watching and listening, and even in the room, the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah, I could give
March 31st.
I mean, if it's fire, if I hear good things, I'll go see it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But other
If
than
it don't
that,
got
you
a
know, I'm not checking for
Targaryen
that
in
shit.
it or some,
I'm not even. Yeah,
dragons.
I'm not with the high fantasy like medieval shit. Anyway, that shit. Is
I'm not
all-
either really.
That shit is all the same to me.
So
you
once
know
I've
what I'm saying?
become, I've come invested into the Game of Thrones world.
This
so
is
when
all
that-
you need. This is
If
at
it's
your world.
that, I'll watch it. If it's some new I don't need it. I'm good.
April 1st is the new Evil Dead Rise movie.
Nah, I'll pass. I'm
I'm not,
I'll catch it on
I'll
HBO
probably catch it
Max.
Max.
Yeah, I'll catch it on HBO.
Now I know where Primm stands on this one. April 7th, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Let's go.
I'm here for it.
Let's go.
The trailer had me hooked. I was like, I'm here
Come
for
on.
it.
clean as
Come
fuck.
on. I've been watching live action Mario since Captain Lou
Yeah, remember we
Albano.
talked about
nigga.
that
Yeah, we
joint?
were talking about that shit last time.
Talked about that
weren't
shit
we?
last
Yeah,
time.
that fucking ugly ass bullshit.
Them Goombas
you
and
owe
shit.
me. You owe me, Nintendo.
May 5th, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm here for it.
I didn't like
I'm
the
not.
trailer.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
about the
you
Guardians.
we saw the
I
first
told you.
episode. You was so anti the trailer.
I don't know, man.
This is the first time with a new director, right?
No, it's still James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Oh, is it still James Gunn?
Yeah, this is his last one.
But that's what
okay.
worries me about it because it's like he kind of came back under duress a little bit because of what happened with his tweets. He got fired, then he got brought back. He kind of changed the story of what he wanted it to be a little bit, and then now it's like this is your swan song before you go to the competition.
Yeah.
How
like,
did
you
we
might
know?
burn this shit down. That's
yeah,
it,
that you just like fuck all you niggas. Like, and then it's
I
just
don't like the way y'all did that. Okay, so producer says no big marketing so far, could be a bomb. Here's the thing.
yeah.
But here's the problem.
When is it coming out?
It comes out May 5th. There's
Okay,
not
that's
going to be
pretty
big
recent.
marketing for this one
It's
when you
close.
still got Ant-Man and the Wasp in February.
Oh yeah, that's true. You probably got.
You won't get it till after Ant-Man and Wasp. Because once Ant-Man and Wasp comes, all the marketing becomes for Guardians for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, 2 weeks later, this shit is still going strong. May 19th, Fast X. The 10th Fast and the Furious movie.
I'm good, bro. Are they in space? I think
They already
they're in
went to
space.
I think they are in space
Oh,
in this
okay.
one.
They went to space in the last one,
Oh,
and the
well, I
At the
car
end of the movie?
somehow worked
Yeah,
in space, and it was like,
I
oh,
don't
bruh.
I don't know what these niggas are doing this one. All right, May 26th. This one is for you, Burns. I know
Multiverse.
you
They're
ready
gonna
for
do a
this.
multiverse Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
I know you ready for this, Burns. This one
What?
for you, May 26th. The Little Mermaid.
The live action shit.
Yeah.
Did that hasn't come out yet?
No.
I thought, whoa! When all the controversy over the black girl in it, I thought
It was
it
just
was
a
out.
trailer, nigga.
Yeah,
It was just
like
a
a
That was a
trailer.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Trailer.
What the fuck? I can't believe that. No,
Shouts out to our producer, yo, who he's here
Hey.
for it. He's here
man.
for it.
Speaking of Will Smith, as soon as he tried to sing as the genie, I was done with the live action Disney
Yeah?
shits. This nigga couldn't hit a high note to save his
he was
Arabian
rapping.
Night. I was like, no, dude, no.
All right, here we go. Let's keep going. June 2nd, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
probably
here for
check
that.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all in agreement for that one.
Yes.
Let's see if we differ on this one. June 9th, Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
It's
I'm here for this one, bro.
Nah.
After the trailer, I'm here.
Jay.
I'm trying.
Well,
to
you
get,
probably did. You watch that? The Beast? Did you watch
I
Transformers
watch
growing
Beast
up and
Wars,
shit?
Beast Machines, Transformers G1, bro. I'm a Transformers fan.
Apparently.
So to have look, I didn't watch a
That's
certain level like they
capitalism
did.
gone crazy and shit.
Yeah.
You niggas here.
They got your
I
ass.
produce a hell no.
Yeah,
Look,
hell no.
nah, okay. So
I
then
don't trust Transformers movies, bro.
Yeah.
this
Like,
ain't this ain't Michael Bay.
I know it's
This
not.
Stephen Cable Jr. who
It's
did
like
the
the
first two
Bumblebee.
Creeds.
It's like the Bumblebee.
It's like a new
universe,
thing
right?
after the Bumblebee. It's after Bumblebee. This ain't going to that Michael Bay bullshit no more.
But okay.
Even still,
Yeah.
I'm not so. Yeah, you got to make as many trash ones as they got. You got to make a.
Bumblebee did that.
If this one is cool,
Oh yes,
then
I know.
I'll be
Platinum
checking
Dudes
for
is the
him.
production because he's got that's one of his deal. I know that like his
No.
production deal.
Here's where it went wrong with Transformers live action. Soon as these niggas started talking, if Transformers the movie was just robots show up on Earth and start fucking each other's world up, and humans is like,
well, no,
what
but
the hell is
but
happening?
I think that would piss off the original fans though,
Yeah,
because the
'cause the
original
Transformers
fans,
talk.
there's a whole Shakespearean lore behind
I know,
that
but
shit, and
that's
it's
my
like,
problem. Why would
Man,
the
fuck
robots
y'all.
give a fuck about
Nah, we
us
finna move this.
if they had
June
war with each other?
16th.
Uh-huh.
This movie that I've heard is good, and I'm mad that it's good. The Flash.
Oh yeah, that's just white privilege. The
That's
fact
white
that movie
privilege to its
exists.
fullest.
It's still.
I mean, I think that's just probably their saving grace. Maybe they think that's.
But I keep hearing it keeps changing.
No, the movie is done.
Yeah.
Locked, everything edited. People I know that work on Viz effects and things like that, they've been done for a while. Yes, people work on Viz effects and everything. Says the movie is. The sad part is, Ezra Miller's good in the movie, and the movie's good, but it fucks up because Sasha Calle will never get to be Supergirl further after this. This is gonna be Michael Keaton's swan song as Batman.
But I heard they took like his scenes out and
No,
shit.
they did.
Yeah, that's the only part I'm
Uh,
excited for.
because
They can keep the
because
rest
it's
of that
essential.
shit.
Because it's essential to the movie.
Mm.
Because even Ben Affleck's in the beginning as his Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And then when he does his shit to go into Speed Force, when he comes out, Michael Keaton is Bruce Wayne.
Well, I don't know if it's a rumor, but I hear like since DC was axing stuff, I hear that Flash movie was supposed to lead to Michael Keaton doing like a Batman Beyond type
It
of
was,
thing.
but then they scrapped the Batman Beyond movie.
Oh yeah.
It was supposed to be him and Michelle Pfeiffer
Okay.
to do Batman Beyond, but
Why
they
the fuck
scrapped that.
not? Yeah, that's
June 23rd. Sorry, bro. What'd you say?
I would say why not, bro? That's
Yeah. I mean, they
Whatever,
should have, but
Yeah, especially if you don't. I mean, they leaving the Batman and
well, they're
Walter
allowing
Amado,
him.
right?
They're
and the Joker
allowing
universe to stay.
Yeah,
right?
they're at least no.
They're not messing with those.
No, they after because the Joker universe is not DC at all. It's Warner Brothers. That's the weird thing about it. That Joker shit is not DC.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Batman, because it's Matt Reeves and what the amount of money and everything he made, they're giving him his one more sequel on the film and his Penguin series, and that's it.
Is it a controversial opinion that I thought Joker was trash?
No,
Okay,
because I agree with you.
it was a great performance
It's a
in
trash-
an awful movie.
It's not a fucking Joker movie. I need people
Yeah,
to stop doing that shit.
I thought it was cool, but yeah, I didn't think he got Joker enough and shit.
All right, we got a few more.
All right,
So Disney Pixar's Elemental, June 23rd.
what the hell is that?
Don't know either. It's Incel the movie, absolutely.
I was just about to say that. Oh my god, I was about to
It
say
is
that shit. This
Incel the
nigga was-
film.
I was about to say exactly that, bro.
June
That's
June
hilarious.
30th. It is definitely an incel film. How dare you say that? You don't know art.
Yeah,
it
you
was a great movie.
You walk past me on the street, you wouldn't even look at me just because I smell weird and I don't even care about myself. Like that's the Joker, basically. Like,
Yeah, and he like kept pulling homers. He kept succeeding despite himself.
Yep.
It was like this nigga's supposed to
Neckbeard
fight
the
Batman.
movie.
You know what I'm saying?
like, you're
Batman will
Neckbeard.
I
beat
don't
these
see-
niggas' brains out.
Neckbeard, the
I don't.
series.
Yeah, he just turned to a crazy dude at the end. He didn't turn into the
This
Joker.
motherfucker shoots
Yeah,
a dude
I-
at the movie at the fucking TV show.
Because the joke.
Shoots the host.
Yeah, the Joker's like a genius, right?
Yeah,
He's supposed to
yeah,
be
he's not
like,
just-
you know,
he's
he's
a
not
fucking
just some
psycho-
crazy
This nigga-
dude.
this nigga not gonna get it
He's
done.
supposed to be more calculated than that.
It's the comedian, but
I
darker.
guess, yeah.
It was Taxi Driver and King of Comedy.
Mhm.
Yep. That's what that Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. Yep.
Yeah,
June 30th, Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny.
I'm weirdly in for it. I don't know why.
I want to see how Harrison Ford is moving. Like, is he going to be running on trains and shit? Or
Yo,
what's
it's
this
him.
old
They
ass
just
nigga gonna be
de-aged
doing,
him, but
bro?
it's like, yo, it's him. Like, there's not a stunt double with his face. The only thing they did was the dot his face to de-age.
I've seen the trailer. And
Yeah, it's
there's,
him.
There's one shot where they de-aged him. And he was on the horse.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
It was
him.
crazy.
Like, Look,
yeah.
this man still want to fly planes. Put him on a horse.
I just think
I'm just there. I'm curious about the effects and what they do with him.
I'm thinking just after how bad 4 was, this is the one where like are bad. You know what I mean? Like
this is what I think it is. It's to make up for it.
Yeah. That's why I want to see it.
All right. July 14th, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah, every Mission Impossible. Is good.
I'm always here for it. This is what's argued to be movie of the year by many people now. This next film is argued to be an Academy Award nominee coming out the gate. You all ready for this?
Yeah.
July 21st, Barbie.
Barbie.
Yo,
I'm not watching.
This is a live action Barbie movie, bro.
Yeah,
I can't make it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I can't make it.
Also on July 21st, Oppenheimer. Don't know who that is, what's it's about, whatever. July 28th, The Marvels.
Oh, is that still happening?
Yes.
Okay.
The Nia DaCosta directed with Iman Vellani, Brie Larson, and yes, it's Nolan's next movie. That's what it is.
Okay, Oppenheimer.
Okay.
About the creation of what? Like some nuclear scientist, right? The atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That's what it was.
He always give us.
But yeah, I see the Marvels is another thing where I don't be watching the TV series and shit. Like I fell off of the series.
Yeah, if you didn't watch WandaVision and if you didn't watch Miss Marvel, you really need to watch the two of them because two of those main characters are going to be in the next one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is August 4th. Don't know what that is.
I hear that's cool.
I believe it's another animated movie.
No, I think it's probably going to be, I think it's live action maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I hear what's the director? They got a big director behind it. I think it's Seth Rogen or somebody's. Yes. And they're gonna be like focused more on their teenage years.
Oh, it's computer animated. It's animated.
Okay.
No. August 18th. This movie has to.
I trust Seth Rogen with superhero shit. Now he got The Boys. He's starting to get.
And he finna do Invincible.
No, look, I enjoyed Preacher. I enjoyed The Boys. He's good at adapting like these bigger. Like, I mean, the more mature comic book properties, but the nigga also did Green Hornet and.
Well, I mean, let's not do this. Let's not do this. I think he's mature.
I think he learned his lesson from Green Hornet because that shit was a.
I think
he was just in the movie.
Well,
but either way,
take responsibility.
I can see being.
He was just cast as Britt Reed. He wasn't in it. August 18th.
How far are we going into? We going the whole year?
Well, shit. I mean, because we can almost wrap it up. We only got I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more movies after this.
Let's do the rest next time.
Okay, so August 8th. Let's leave on this one. Okay. August 18th. Blue Beetle.
Week.
I got to see some trailers. I got to see something for it because the Marvel shit is hit or miss now and shit.
Silence. Well, this is DC.
This is DC.
Oh, same fucking
No, don't do that. Y'all
sight unseen week. Because again, why are we doing these characters? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, come on, man.
I mean, he does have a fan base because if you watch
watch Young Justice,
if you watch any of the cartoons,
I get it, bro. I get it, but again, this is no one gives a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm done fucking with you. Yeah. Bro. Listen, that wraps up because these niggas has lost their mind. That wrapped up our next week, this edition of the Black Boy Content Club, man. Thank you for everybody rocking with us, man. We've been here. This is 4th episode now.
Yep.
And so we plan on being here 404,000 more. And then shout out to Spirit Airlines and Ramen Noodles, our future sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Come through for everybody. We're going to start at the end with the boy C. Burns, the Dark Detect.
I got a sold out show that I got to get to right now. So that's why I'm rushing these niggas to get out of here.
I like how he did that. Go ahead, tell people I can find you all this shit, man.
But you find me at Chris_please on all the social media stuff.
Moses Primm, Primm's Hood Cinema on YouTube, Moses Primm on Instagram, everything else. Check me out.
Mr. J. Washington, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Find all those things. January 11th, San Diego, California, Mic Drop Comedy Club. That's all you need to know. Look. Shout out to our producer, Petty Cash Studios, in the building. We will be.
Hey. Follow Jay if you like gym selfies.
Hey, goddamn right. Shout out to my IMDb still growing. I see it as more things pop up on it. Yo, we will holler at y'all next week. Be back, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your new year. Make sure you are with us. Be safe. Be blessed. We out.
Peace.
Bye.